everyone. As you saw in that video, I'm going to be showing you how to create a personalized Christmas cast. This is what I did last year. I just want to go over this real quick. So last year, I showed how you could make a full-size, room-size one with sound, animated characters, and 2D PNGs to save file size. This time around, we're going to be creating this. Without the WorldCAST logo, of course. So let's get started. So I'm just going to go, refresh. We'll start from fresh, just in case you've never been to our platform before. So if you go to studio.worldcast.io, you're presented with three options: printcast, showcast, and geocast. In this case, we're going to pick geocast. You don't have to worry about putting any personal information in at all yet until the very end. So in this case, we're just going to call this Christmas tutorial. I'm going to come down here to where it's the size of cast. I'm going to give it a baseline around 5 inches. Because it is absolute scale, we're just giving it we're just helping the system understand how big we want to create this. I'm going to go create, and we'll be presented with a blank canvas. Now each one of these squares represents an inch now. We don't have to worry about that this time around. So I'm going to go over to Sketchfab, and you can create a Sketchfab account for free. You can buy models and you can use free models. I'm going to use free models today. The other demo I showed with the Dancing Santa and Reindeer, those were paid models. And I encourage you to support the creators by buying models from the ones when you can and where you can, from Sketchfab. So in this case, I'm going to go Christmas. And I'm going to go, there's the hat we'll be using. I'll go back to that. So I'm just going to bring this hot chocolate. Now I could have typed in the entire file name of the hot chocolate that we'd be looking for. In fact, I think I went past it. I was too busy talking. There we go, Christmas hot chocolate with marshmallow snowman. That's what we're going to use. I am going to go import. Now we have a gizmo on this object. In the left-hand corner, again, if you've never been here before, it'll tell you how you can manipulate the object in front of you. In this case, I'm just going to move it like that. I'm just going over here to inches. I'm going to make sure it's, I'm going to say about 4 inches tall. I'm going to go 0 to make sure it's flat on the ground. So that way when I place it on the table or anything, it's going to be flat to the surface of the environment that you place it in. I'm just going to line it up so it's like centered in the square as much as I can. Now there's a candy cane behind this. Now I'm going to show you a little thing inside Showcast that you can actually edit models. You don't have to be a 3D modeler to be able to do this. I'm going to go edit model because I want to bring that candy cane to the foreground. Once it's open, all you have to do is just grab the canvas, hold the mouse button down, and you can rotate around the objects real easy. I'm just going to simply click the candy cane. That's all you need to do. And just grab the center square in the middle, this pink one, and move it out. I'm going to place it right about there so it's in front of the cups now. I'm going to go File, Save to Studio, and Close. Now while it's doing that, I'm going to open up my folder of some content I already have. So we have an MP3. Now I could go to this audio here and actually manually go to browse to where the file is on my computer. In this case, I'm just going to drag and drop the file into the system. So there's our MP3. I can play it. It's good. Sounds good. I'm going to go proceed. And we're just going to leave it there. Next, I'm going to grab the photo. So in this case, this would be your family photo or whatever you want it to be. I'm going to go proceed. Just going to make this a little bit bigger. Going to rotate it up on a 45. Raise it up. Rotate the canvas around and push it back. Across the top, you'll see how it says rotate camera, pan camera, and zoom. Those are all the actions you can do in the studio. You can pan, you can rotate, and you can zoom. In this case, I think I'm pretty happy. Let's make it a little bit bigger. And we'll push it out so it's not going into the cups. Like that. We're going to add one more element. That Christmas Santa's hat, we're going to add that. We're going to go import. Now that the hat's in the system, we're just going to bring it back behind the picture. Just going to make it bigger. Just going to rotate it around to kind of match up what I had before. Again, this is your design. You can add any element you want in here. You don't have to follow mine exactly. You can place it however you want. Just going to make sure this is up a little bit higher. Bring it forward so we're not going to the picture. You can see if you go too far, you can actually see it coming through the picture. So we'll just leave it like that. This is a what you see is what you get system. I like that. And I'm going to add one last element. I'm going to go text, create text. Now you can give it a name. You don't have to give it a title if you don't want to. I'm going to say this could be whoever you want it to be. So this could be like hi grandma, hi grandpa. In this case, I'll just go hi loved one. Just keep it generic. And we'll just give it a color. You can pick whatever color you want. I'm just going to go to this kind of a little bit there. I'm just going to bring this up front so you can see what I'm actually doing. I'm going to make this font a little bit more bold. Then you can pick from the list of fonts that are already included. You can't upload your own, unfortunately, but we do have a pretty good list of ones to use. I'm going to bring the thickness down a little bit. Make this a little bit bigger. We'll rotate it up. And we'll just raise it up off the surface a little bit, right about there maybe. And push it back. Maybe bring it down just a little bit more. So you can quickly grab all your objects really quick just by selecting them. So there's the picture, there's the hat, there's the mug, there's the text, and all the menu items change contextually based on what you're on. So you don't have to go looking for the tools. So I'm happy with that. So I'm going to go save and publish. This is where you would put your email address in and have your password and stuff. This is where you would create your account at this point. In this case, mine's already created, and I'm already logged in. Once it's saved, you have the option of staying uncreated for free. That just gives a banner across the top that was created with WorldCAST. You, of course, have the option to upgrade for $10 for the cast, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. This is great if you're reselling your services. And of course, we have the partner accounts available. If you go learn more, you can find out more about that. In this case, I'm going to go free, check out. A QR code is generated, and I'm going to scan that QR code. It's going to load up. And I'm just going to go tap to place in your space. And that's how fast and easy it is to create a custom Christmas cast with Showcast on the WorldCAST platform. I can't wait to see what you create.